You all ready?
Yep.
All right. So last we left off, our adventurous party was still no name. The strangers with no names, but names. I don't know. You have gone to the Golden Claw Catfolk tribe that was found within the Zhou Mountains. Finding them relatively easily in comparison to most things. You are all very, very observant and went past a lot of traps that actually were there because of Len's detective skills and his observation, and came to them fine, and they brought you within a miraged small town by the look of it, inside the Zhou Mountain itself, seemingly carved out completely. They brought you to their chief and his two advisors. What was his? I can't even remember his name. It was yes, Chief Frenteo and his two advisors, Kakar and Tej. You inquired about the what Rowan sent you out here for, and things seemed to get tense for a bit. And Renteo seemed to dodge your questions quite a bit, seemingly trying to say that nothing was here. Move along. However, his advisors seemed to be against him in that. See, especially Tej, who brought you to past the myriad catfolk guards and peoples and their various enslaved people. Yeah, let's call it that. And brought you to the entrance of the cave. She warned you of what was in there, but she does not know the full specifics of it. From there, you have come into seemingly a lair of the sentinels of the Miraz Desert. An ancient line of warriors who had saved the Miraz Desert aeon ago. And now, but their lair is empty, save for golems and the like. But you are here on a mission. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, for starters, do we want to check the stairs first before fighting these guys?
Preferably, yes.
Yeah. Okay. To the stairs.
All right, please make your way to the stairs.
Okay.
I ask that you come to about here-ish. All right.
Oh, actually, I'm going to move in with the other.
Let's see, and from there...
Just move your puck where you want to put it. Make life simple.
View areas. Let's see, you have 30. Okay, you're able to see all the way. View. Hold on. Need to switch to... Boom. Okay. That is what you see.
I see a dead person.
Yep, that is specifically, it's a catfolk. There were no catfolk corpses that I can find, so I'm like, improvise. So yes, the first thing you see, Len, is a very on the floor a female female catfolk guard was armed with a spear, but seems to be frankly crushed. But nothing is on her now, but she lies there dead. Viewing the blood, you're able to see definitely it's been at least a little more of the week, so it's definitely been dried. But it wasn't pretty.
You actually said the body, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Let's shut down. We got a body up here. Somebody might want to, check it out.
Begrudgingly, I will move away from Fiona and go look at the body. But before I approach the body, the blood splatter, does it look like it's been... here's a better way. I want to tell you what, for instance, and see if it kind of looks like that. Does it look like if something crushed the body from above? Is there like a unusually adherent line where blood would have been artificially stopped by a slab or something before whatever the slab was raised?
That is a good question. But first I must ask, what is your vision?
I do not have low light vision.
Okay, do you have any light or whatsoever, or anything like that with you?
We had some kind of light going for these guys, I remember.
Yes, I cast light on him, literally. He's glowing.
So you're glowing. Okay. So, how far is that again?
It's the cantrip light, so...
okay.
Fuck if I remember.
Okay, that's fine.
It's at least 30 feet, if I recall.
Yeah, I know it's at least 30, just making sure. Oh, it's only 20.
Oh.
Weird.
That's a normal light to 20 feet.
Yeah, that is still good enough. So 20 feet. Ooh, that's a good amount.
And then would it at that point also put it at whatever's around him, probably at low light as well.
We can check the light spell proper.
You see another body. Again, catfolk.
Can I roll medicine to see how they died?
Of course.
The son of a... One second. This is the best roll ever.
I guess you rolled a 2, didn't you?
12 with a 1.
Oof.
It is actually a really good roll for a 1.
Yeah, that is pretty good for 1. You're identifying the other bodies, right? The other body, how they died, or both of them. Just one.
The first one, the one that was the first one that was seen.
This one.
If you're pinging, I can't see it. I will ping.
Oh, right. I'm in GM lair. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that one.
I'm snagging a new D20. This one has failed me for the last time.
Even with the nat 1, with the way that's set. But before you go, Len, because I do have to do the trap finding thing for you. Sorry,
I already rolled
a lot
it,
of things going up. Yeah, I was going to get to you for that.
Okay.
Because there is traps. For just finishing up with Kinara. For that one, you can definitely tell it's crushed. That one, you're not so sure, but from beyond that, you're like, oh, that's nasty. It is rough. But Len, as you're kind of weighing for Kinara's expertise, you are kind of looking around the frame and the door, and you do notice like within kind of the faintest shadows of where the light is, up in the top of the corner is like a slot, like essentially the ceiling for the door, and about halfway is like basically a slot.
Okay. He will open up the pouch on his belt for the disarming tools. To be adorable, the squirrel will go down and start handing him tools. And here we go.
Whew. Yeah, that'll do it. You kind of look about this like, huh. You kind of see the blood splatters where they go, and you think, okay. Basically, you take a python and kind of gently, or not so gently, kind of just clank it into about the wall about here. Chang, chang, chang. And I need to check something for trap finding, simply for your radius, essentially.
I have tools for disarming traps, but you know what? I'm
I'm
gonna use the knot method and just shove ball bearings up in there until the trap breaks.
Oh no, that's fair. It's just more of like the radius that you have, essentially. I don't know if they don't have like sense trap, do they?
They have the trap sensibility, which I actually have. I think.
Okay, just that's what I was wondering. Yeah, it's within basically 15 feet of you.
Let me look at rogue real fast. Since while I am not a rogue, I function as a rogue.
Trap finding. Okay, you also have trap sense, I imagine.
Yeah, it came with it. Add passive perception to checks. Oh, I forgot I had to disable the bonus too. Trap sense. Get +1 on reflex saves to avoid traps. +1 dodge bonus to AC against traps.
Okay, so it's not like
spider sense. Yeah, it's not a radius.
Okay, that's fair. Just making sure.
So I assume I'll have to roll again when I enter the room.
Yes. All right. Just as Kinara had said, as he's kind of looking up with there, you do confirm that there is kind of is a pillar of some. There's like the top of the ceiling kind of is like indented. You might not want to move. Back to because you're actually on the trap right now.
Ah, okay, so I'd be right there then if I, assuming I made the DC.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, oh, hold on. So, the indentation is this.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go again.
And the ceiling is about 20 feet up. How would you like to disarm it? And you also do notice that there are basically pressure plates for you.
So, looking at the way the body is messed up and everything, I'm guessing this is like one of those ceiling crush traps?
Correct.
In which case, I'm going to take 2 vials of my impact foam. Using the gloves of assisting, I will have the mage hand go up and jam the vials into either side of the ceiling plate, and then break them so that the foam basically fills the gaps so that the plate doesn't have room to come down, holding it in with pressure, from the foam.
All right. Go ahead and basically roll a disable, just for sheer formality's sake. Okay, you're good. You do notice for a moment they kind of like start, as you kind of step on it, you notice it starts clicking a little, but it gives enough like, whew, okay.
Okay, I'm guessing down here is a wall, and that's why we can't see anything.
I need to reveal more.
That's right.
Because you see, let's see, Let's see, 20 for light,
That's
and
okay.
then you see 30. Yeah, okay.
Actually, I see 60. Dark
Oh,
vision.
okay. I'll just reveal the entire room then. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, GM lair.
And another dead guy. Oh, a bunch of dead guys.
And blood.
And do they get caught in the same trap, or does this look like probably a different trap over there?
That looks like a different trap.
Okay.
As you enter the room, the smell of decaying flesh does hit your noses for those that are able to catch scents and the like. The room has torches that are unlit. For Len, you're able to see some markings on the walls. Without light, you aren't able to determine too much what it is, but they are murals. You think of some kind of landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Without light, you're not sure. You're not entirely sure. All right, and trap finding. Okay. As you're looking at these two bodies, seeing how they kind of have their blood splattered back from them and kind of pull at their bodies, you look at the shelf that's in front of you. It's about a little above your head, like you can see up to it, but kind of a little bit below eye level, a little bit more below the shelf. You do see 3 holes in different areas. Here, here, and here.
All right. Post a disable device check.
Correct.
Success? No?
Oh yeah, that's a success. Ball bearings, anything particular? Just curious. For flavor.
For flavor, Jax. Because
As
Len carries
in-
toys for no reason. Well, I carry them as caltrops, but they're Jax.
Okay. Essentially, you kind of jam it into the inner workings, like before they activate. You figure they're spears of some kind, basically thrusting spears.
Okay.
And you don't detect any more traps in the area.
Is that just a mural? The little orange makes it look like it might be a fire pit or a fireplace?
It's a shelf. Sorry.
Okay.
The mural is all around the wall, decorative. Here is that everyone can see if you move into the room. Is a small tarnishedly golden chalice embroidered with the Sentinel's watchtower symbol on it. And on it is, and beside it is a plaque, or behind it, along this wall, it is a plaque. Should mouths be filled with dust, take me to the end of darkness, that I might light the truth and scatter the feast.
So obviously we got to take the cup somewhere.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
1, are the bodies still armed?
Yes, they would still have their weapons.
What are they armed with?
Two have scimitars here and here. Let me make sure I'm in the wrong layer. Okay. Scimitars here and here. Spear and short sword.
And are they steel weapons or some other material?
Actually, you're correct. These would be, considering that they were going to be delving, they wanted to prep. You do recall Tezer's word that there was a scouting party of some kind that went into the cave originally to see what was up, and probably were armed to do so. Unfortunately, they didn't have a rogue of Len's caliber with them.
Which is hilarious because I'm not actually a rogue.
Rogue-like abilities.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was just kind of fun. It's like, yeah, they didn't have a rogue of Len's caliber. It's like, oh yeah, rogue of my caliber. Right, rogue.
Still a rogue. Anyways,
He's a magus, not a rogue.
Gunsmith.
Yep.
Gun mage. But they did. But to prep for whatever was in here, they did have adamantine weapons.
Well, there you go. There's some adamantine weapons for people who can actually change equipment.
All the adamantine.
You said they were, what, 2 scimitars or something?
2 scimitars and
Yep, writing it down.
Okay, maybe we can collect those. My second question is, can I make a religion check on the chalice or the goblet?
Sure.
Okay, movie 20. It's not a 1, but
Could I also make a religion check on these? Because bard shenanigans.
No, that's fair. For you, it would be. Actually, that's a good question.
I can do religion.
No,
technically.
I know. It's just more of what specifically for religion are you trying to find, Kinara?
What I'm wanting to find out is if there are any particular rites or rituals
That would involve the chalice?
Yeah.
This is true. Sure. And are you going to be doing the same thing?
I do knowledge history, actually.
History or dungeoneering, if you're trying to go the same route.
History.
So for Kinara, I'll go ahead and answer. You feel like it might be part of a ritual. The epitaph does seem to indicate so, but without further clues of what it could be, you're not sure. You're not sure exactly what it might be, but you're leaning towards that it is a trial of some kind. Or not a trial, a ritual of some kind.
Okay. Since you mentioned the Sentinel's emblem, I was also wondering if maybe possessing it or drinking from it or something like that could render us non-targets to the Sentinels, but I'm not quite sure what that would be for all.
I believe the theory on the non-target for the Sentinels was we had to have the brand of the Order, which these guys don't have either.
Okay.
It might work, it might not. You're not sure. If you drink of the cup or bring the cup. It's a 50-50 shot.
Okay.
It's a you use Kopesh and Kusari, right?
I can only use Kusari since I switched to Kopesh.
Well, my point is you're not a spear user.
Give me a second. Let me look at
A spear. He should be proficient with spears. Spears are.
Simple and long spear.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a simple spear.
Let's see. A third thing, which is not a question, more of an action, while Kiyome does her chronicler magic.
Mhm.
I would like to do some quick funeral rites for the crushed people
Of
slash
course.
slain.
For
And-
for all the people that were slain.
And while they're doing that, I'm doubting it'll help because there's been no help so far, despite her ancient nature. I'm going to see if Margot knows anything about this order and ways we might get past be considered friends and allowed to enter.
Speak, friend, and enter.
Yeah.
All right, Margot. All right, Margot. Let us find out. Margot, tell us your history. Ah, that was almost an 18.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
I have the most useless ancient sentient weapon of all time.
I'm really good at
Maybe
one
you-
thing, okay?
Maybe I'm not, Master. Maybe I'm not in the. You're not traveling in the area that I belong in. I don't know.
Remind me next time I read a backstory involving taking my master's weapon not to, because it's not actually much of a mentor.
Like, I feel bad. I'm like, I want Margot to have something like, I don't know. I will freshly admit that. Like, Margot, what do you say? Come on! But Kiyome, are you going to be doing any rolls or anything?
Yes, I rolled a 28 in total.
Oh, okay, 28 for the
Knowledge history.
history for what specific purpose? Just curious. Just making sure. Same purpose as Kianara's? Or...
It'd be more of the purpose to make a knowledge history of the Sentinels now that I can see more of their stuff, to see if I would know more about this, if not on the religious side, at least on the documented side of what it is.
Of the chalice itself?
Of the chalice, and basically.
Yes. Because of Sontar's particular nature, you're able, and of your own chronicling and barding, you do know. It isn't exactly public knowledge. The Sentinels were rather secretive about their lairs itself, their various
Yeah,
essentially hideouts, for lack of better phrasing. The particular ritual you're not sure about, but it does. But you do know that the chalice, that things that are found on site for Sentinels are basically like on-site use. It would be needed somewhere around here. You're just not sure where. Does that help? No.
Yep. Since I'm just not being useful with the tracking side of things, I would like to make another knowledge roll for engineering to try to infer where the fuck this thing goes to.
Okay.
Well, logic would dictate it goes to the end of the dungeon.
Probably.
But,
Hey.
that's just, my years of reading fantasy novels.
Yeah.
Exactly, but you know what? I don't let logic dictate things when I can roll for it and be told what it does.
Specifically, my favorite, about the rogue, Indiana and, the Temple of Death Boulders.
Oh, that is very true. 17 plus...
And remember, it's never the fanciest cup. It's always the cheap-ass piece of crap.
Yes. But,
The Carpenter's Cup.
let's see, 17 plus 9. That's going to be 26.
It's probably at the end of the dungeon. Or whatever this is.
Cool.
Holds up another book. Yeah, see, it's covered right here in The Idiot's Guide to Dungeoneering.
What you seek shall be at the end of your journey. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
No, you see, that's the other one that's actually less useful, Dungeoneering for Dummies.
No, actually, you read this particular entry in your Scald 101 class. scalding in you, knowing how to help your party, no shit when they need it.
Scalding in you. The Scald strikes back.
Return to the scalding. Return to the revenge with a vengeance. But yes, that is essentially what you infer.
Cool. I wanted to make sure. It was for some reason useful with these lead golems down below us, effectively. I would love to know.
With that particular like secretive stuff, that's leaning more towards actual like order secrets. So you're like,
Shh. I'll keep making these knowledge checks and eventually get a nat 20. I've been rolling high. Let's see where it goes.
I think even with a nat 20, it's kind of like, but that's fair. I don't know. But yes, what would you all like to do?
Well, here as I can tell, there's nothing else in this room. We have to go back down.
Besides the chalice, yes.
Well, I assume we want to take the chalice, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should probably take the chalice.
Do I have to roll to check the chalice for pressure plates and stuff, or was that already covered in my other rolls?
I'll say it's part of the other rolls. You do find that essentially it was the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
That
Okay.
it was kind of in a, lack of better phrasing, it was in an inlay, so that when you would kind of like try to bring it up, the spears would push out. In that particular area, your arms are above. You don't see it coming straight through the heart.
Okay, well then I will up the tension level of the room and make everybody think I'm actually doing something dangerous by doing the old sandbag gag.
So cruel.
Roll for theatrics.
So
Roll performance.
You should at least have
okay.
You know, help
No,
you
I'm
with this.
I'm kidding. But thematically, you see Len kind of take a look at it, like, okay, kind of gauges the weight, grabs a bag that has like a rock in it. He's like, Jesse and Jones, hands trembling, steps away from it, takes a breath. Okay, we're good.
Squirrel goes over, steals the bag.
That's fair.
Oh, you ruined it. Fair enough. Alright, so now we get to go deal with some golems. I've got a vague idea of a plan. Does anybody want to reorient their weapons to what we just picked up before we, do this?
I mean, I can use martial weapons, so you guys determine what you want first.
Well,
Look at the
Cyrus
spear.
and I are not going to change weapons, so...
What's the adamantine spear? Like a D8?
Spear is a D6, I believe.
Yeah, see me.
I have the player's
I
handbook.
mean,
on
you-
that.
Let me put up all the weapons I have.
Player's handbook says... That's arm.
Short
Yeah,
spears, D6.
Okay, that's a short spear?
Yep, it's simple. Nice and simple for you. One-handed too.
Oh, that's nice.
That's it, because a long spear is also simple. And a normal spear is a simple, though they're both two-handed.
Oh, actually, it's a spear.
Yeah, because
So,
I have a
spear,
spear.
spear.
I have a spear in
So
my inventory
D8.
already.
Yeah, so it's a normal spear.
Yeah, normal spear.
So D8 times...
But this is an adamantine spear.
Okay.
So do you want the scimitars, Kiyomi, or are you just going to stick with what you got?
Yeah. Let's see. +1 keen rapier or adamantine scimitar.
Well, if you're just going to be standing back and not actually engaging, it doesn't matter, so...
Also, don't forget, those lead columns have DR10.
Yeah,
That's overcome by adamantine.
yeah, I know.
That was more for Kiyome.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm aware.
If you're standing back and just doing your buff routine, it's not an issue. If you're actually going to participate.
I mean, I don't have adamantine arrows, sadly, so...
No, you do not. Now, depending on how this goes, I might be able to make you some with this, but...
I'll definitely just go with the buff routine for now, then, so I'm not too worried, but I will take the scimitars. At least a scimitar, because I don't do dual wield.
I say, if you don't dual wield, just take the short sword, then.
Isn't the...
They do
oh,
the
yeah,
same...
it's short swords.
They say they do the same damage.
I'll just take a short sword, because just in case I need to do something.
Okay. Alright, so...
It's just that the scimitar has better crit range. That's it.
Yeah.
I think? Yeah.
Okay. So, I've got some potions Cyrus and I can use to buff up a little bit. If Killmaking can be ready to cast Haste, that'll improve our odds significantly.
I mean, how long does haste last? I'd cast it right now.
Haste lasts 1 round a level, so don't cast it till we're actually about to start.
Cool. I will start my chanting, though.
You won't cast it, though.
That's not cast. That's just me using Bardic Performance.
That's right.
No.
That's just prepping. You said you could do wind stuff limitedly.
Yeah.
Well, I just need something to make sure it doesn't blow the lead in our face when we hit them. So.
All right. So position yourselves how you wish when you wish to engage the golems. Prep yourselves. Prep yourselves.
Is it shorter, or do I have to touch to,
Haste is a touch.
Oh.
So we all line
We
up in front of the
touched
golems. We will line up in front of the golems. We will do our initiative, and then you will touch her and I to get it going. No, I'm sorry. 1 target per level within 30 feet, so it's not a touch.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
I'll just,
Okay. So she and I will potion up and be ready to get in position. You'll throw haste, and I guess we'll go on your haste, and we will wail on these guys.
Yeah,
all
you
right.
guys definitely do that. I'll cast my haste now.
Garth,
I'm
you will
doing
not be
that before
helpful
the
for
fight.
this, so stay back there.
So the primal check definitely worked. Because I not 20'd the primal check.
That's fair. Hold on, let me add everybody's turns. So we can just add in stuff. Do 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 do.
I gotta keep changing as I'm trying to fucking put it in. It keeps going to 0.
Yeah, whenever
Every time
a
you add
change is made
someone.
to the initiative order while you're doing something, it cancels it out.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. But I put in my initiative, and I would also, since we're doing it before combat starts me casting ace, I would also then start my Bardic Performance, because I assume I would be able to start that before we start wailing on these things where initiative matters. That be a safe assumption? I could do both haste and the Bardic Performance before we start attacking them.
Yes, you may. Because
Cool.
it isn't necessarily.
So
They just
everyone's
stare
weapons
at
now
you.
+3. See what I'll give people.
As
Their
you start
weapons.
casting, their eyes do start glowing, but they do not react.
Let me make this bigger so I can actually read it. Let's see what I can give people. I can give flaming for us. You're immune to electricity, so don't do that one. I mean, I can give you guys flaming and frost. Do you guys want keen?
Enhanced crit range probably would be helpful, yeah.
Sure, I turn my +3 into flaming, frost, and keen for everyone's weapons.
I don't think
Quick.
Keen works on mine.
It does not work on piercing, it only works on slashing.
Hold on, I need to check something before you do that, though. That way you can have this, because you did basically make a very high roll for engineering.
You basically read us
They are
their
immune
stat
to
block
acid,
earlier.
electricity, and they're immune to anything that causes a spell resistance check on them.
As far as I know, constructs are not immune to criticals.
Construct retreats, there it is.
Undead, are they?
Yeah.
Correct. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking of then. Weird.
You were thinking of undead.
But yeah, everyone has a flaming frost keen slashing weapon, and because since David is special with the spear and not being slashing, I guess I'll also give him
Oh no, it's sneak attack that he can't get. That's what it
Shit,
is.
I just blinked. It was
You said flaming frost and keen.
yeah, and I guess for David I can give him I'll just leave him with a +1 because there isn't really anything else.
Okay. For Greg's benefit, Sierra and I are taking Cat's Grace,
Okay.
Blurred Movement, and Lead Blade.
What was the second one?
Blur Movement.
Ah.
Oh, if you guys really want, I could just cast mirror images on all
No,
of you
sorry,
as well.
Blur Movement does not help here because we're not moving far enough, so we won't take that. So it'll be Cat's Grace and Lead Blade.
I mean, I could cast
They're
mirror
immune
movement.
to that illusion-y type shit.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
right.
basically gravity bow for blades. Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
So yeah, Cat's Grace and Lead Blade.
Ooh, and blur. Very nice.
Well, Blur Movement only works if we actually move, but so we're not taking
Yeah.
that.
Not going to take that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will save that for later.
Okay.
Because I don't think
let
we'll
me
be doing
just
enough movement to make it
roll.
worthwhile here.
Let me roll their initiative.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to take it. Yeah, we'll take Blurred Movement. I can guarantee 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, because we can start standing further back.
It just means she and I will actually be playing the Circle of Death.
So blurred movement is on?
Yep.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. 20% chance to hit. Just to say before we do it, you want to go. You want the percentage to be high or low? Essentially, do I want to be in the low 20s to hit you or high? No,
If you roll above 20, you hit.
that's fair. All right. All right. I believe everybody is ready.
I casted haste on everyone and I already started my song, and I hope you guys wrote it down.
I did.
David, you just have a +1 spear with flaming and frost since you can't use cane.
okay.
I don't think you need distance or speed or returning or mighty cleaving or ghost touch. Or defending. You don't. Defending would be useful if they give you other things.
The die have been cast. Prepare yourselves. Lankara,
Yep.
go forth.
I am typing stuff now. I'm going to try and keep that clear. Okay, here we go. Got 2 attacks now. All those spells are useless.
Am I also hasted or just?
Yeah, everybody gets hasted. Because his caster level high enough is to nail everybody.
Everybody.
Now, if you would kindly, on your turn, move up 1 or 2 squares, just so that you're actually covering us in the AOE.
Oh, I'm covering you with AOE right now.
No, I mean the golems need to be in the AOE, so the stuff gets blown up. Okay, so I gained +3 to hit. And I got my
Okay, and I won't be able to hear this because I don't have the music in. Actually, I might. That's right. You all can't hear this. So forgive me for hearing. Do you all hear music or anything like that?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
And I was doing a D8. Oh, I will activate the Black Blade Strike ability to get plus the damage.
Okay. Trying to find battle music.
I did my job. I'll be content because I'm just going to be maintaining the spell and not really doing anything yet, at least.
Do you all hear music now?
Faintly, yeah.
I don't, but that's because the monitor that has the sound that would go through it is on my Xbox right now, which is what I'm using for Skype.
That's fair.
I stand corrected. I can hear it. I don't know why I hear it, because it's... Unless you're playing it through Skype.
Nah, I do have my speaker on, so... But usually it doesn't pick up my speaker.
Yeah.
Do I need to separate the elemental damage for you, Greg?
Depends if it's elemental.
Okay,
Or
so
which elemental.
fire and frost?
Frost.
I don't think they have They don't have any particular immunities to that, so no.
So I don't need to separate that, so you don't apply damage reduction to it? I can just keep it in the total?
I believe so.
Okay, because
They
damage
do?
reduction does not apply against elemental damage, I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Nothing
They
matters,
are...
because thanks to my buffs, I'm doing plus 10 to damage before I even roll, so I overcome their DR anyway.
Nice.
Nice. Anyways, I'll be back.
So 32 and 37 to hit, and then 24 twice damage.
Alright, this isn't a spell, correct?
This is not a spell.
Okay, just making sure. So which target are you going after?
That's what I'm getting to. I'm going to stand here to grant flanking to Sierra.
Okay.
And that is one attack of opportunity since I ran past that guy.
Yep, that is correct.
But he has the mischance. And I will spend an Arcana point to activate Spell Dance, which gives me +2 versus attacks of opportunity.
That's fair. Let's see. Attack. Oof. Does 22 hit?
Not even close.
Alright. So, shunk. You're like, nope. But your lithe form moves fast before the blade. And it's against this one here?
The one I'm standing diagonally behind, yeah.
Yep. Alright. Duly noting that. Is that your turn?
That is the completion of my turn, yeah.
Alright. Next up is the golem that you hit, actually. And he's gonna try to retribute himself. Retribution with his blade. That's not gonna hit, I know that. Does it have more than one attack?
Just saying. What's his dex modifier? Because I have a 17 as well. Just saying.
He does not.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Were
Who's
they
there?
immune to
What's his
electricity?
dex modifier?
You're not privy to that information.
You basically read me their entire stat block when I made the engineering check.
Oh, yeah.
Not only that, the reason why I'm asking is because we have the same number in the initiative.
Oh,
That's why I was asking if they're immune to electricity.
yeah. Eric, you okay there, man?
Yeah.
You're Darth Vadering into the mic.
Yeah.
Well, you guys didn't hear me earlier, so I moved the mic a little
No,
close.
No, we
Wait,
heard you. We just hadn't responded.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll move the mic further away now.
But I don't think he's going to tell you what their initiative modifier is.
Well, it matters only because of the fact that there's 2 17s between me and the golem.
But yeah, were they immune to electricity?
Oh, that is true. That is actually true. He actually
What?
doesn't attack.
Kiyomi goes first.
You go first. Trust me. You go first. So actually, let's rearrange that. So Kiyomi, you go first. The attack does not happen to you, Len.
Okay.
Regardless. So Kiyomi, you're up.
I got a free action to maintain my song,
All right.
and shoot head first. Thankfully, I wrote all of it before I went downstairs, which you guys can probably hear now. So 1 second. I'll
Yeah,
just
sorry,
play
we're
this
using the
thing.
default.
I don't suppose we got an alignment on these creatures, or are they alignmentless?
True neutral. They follow their orders.
Did you ever answer the electricity question?
Immune. Sorry, it was immune. It was the electricity is. Yeah, they're immune to it.
They are immune to electricity. Okay.
Yes, they are. They are immune. 25 to hit. That does hit.
Damn, I was counting on the potato gauntlet.
All right. So 21 damage total. Okay, 16 to go through DR. Did you have an antimatter weapon?
She has a short sword, but I don't think she's using it.
Okay. 16. So 16 before DR. Okay. So that's all right. All right. Is that your turn, Kiame? Any more from a chance? Okay. All right. And that's it.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
Question mark?
Yep. Can hear you. But yeah, anything else you would like to do?
Nope. I'm maintaining my song. I shot my arrow.
Mhm.
And gave you all the damage that it gets past
Yep.
the DR, and then the 16 that has to go through it.
Yep. All right. Its
That is all.
turn.
'Cause I don't have
It-
to move.
And Okay, again, it will attack. It will actually do the attack that it tried to do against Len. I'll keep that roll, and it does not have an extra attack. It's only one for that particular thing. Let's see. That goes to Cyrus.
Okay. Cyrus draws her rapier, spins up the chamber along her arm.
Here we go.
Elemental.
White up a lash.
It's an elemental stabby thing. You. The first hit is a critical.
Oof. Roll a confirm.
So that doubles to 36.
You said roll the
Oh, right. Stupid confirmation roll.
Yeah.
28.
Yep. Confirms.
Okay, so yeah,
So-
36 and 27.
The 18 is what?
But the 18 is the critical hit, so but she has a times 2 multiplier, so 18 becomes 36.
Yep. Just making sure. Okay. 36 and then 27. Okay. So boom, and stabs in its helmet, and the helmet is destroyed. Blows off in a puff of smoke. Boom.
Oh, whoa, that
It
thing
died.
Wow.
Okay, in which case we will move over here.
Yeah, I think you guys severely underestimate how much damage you guys put out quickly.
They must have
Even
been damaged
with-
from the previous fight.
No.
No, the scouts didn't. I mean,
Nope.
those scouts over there died, but I figured they might have been.
Well,
able to
honestly,
wrestle.
we were going off what you were saying of them being ridiculously overpowered for us.
Yeah. I'm going off their stats. 107 health.
So 36 and 27 is 56, 63. So yeah, between her and I.
And with Kiyome, yeah.
Wow, I thought we were gonna be like utterly creamed. Like,
I feel really stupid
No,
wasting those potions now.
No, you're like, you got. This is part of the reason I'm saying it. Okay, like, I'll tell you what CR they are right now. CR 10.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
2 CR 10s of first level 7 party. Yep.
wow, it sounds like we did some overestimating.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
This is why, like, I think you guys severely underestimate how quickly you guys can do damage. And that's Len without spells. Len with spells can probably one-shot these things himself.
Well, I could if they weren't immune to magic.
Right. That's,
Pretty much, that's what I mean.
Yeah. As I looked, any spell I can throw, they're immune to.
Including the Fireball of Doom.
Yeah, the bouncing testicle of doom.
Yep. But yes, I believe that's Cyrus.
That's Cyrus' turn, yeah.
Alright, Kalesh.
I will move over here. Should I bother activating the wind?
Oh, the wind wasn't on?
I have to activate that on my turn. It only lasts
Well,
for the
then
encounter.
she and I have to make fortitude saves for poison gas.
Yeah, because
No, that's only if it does the attack.
I thought that was if they got hit.
Oh no, that is true. Yeah. So
Yeah, 'cause-
subsequent.
with the way this works, it lasts for the encounter.
As
So I thought the encounter had to start.
As I thought,
before it
I thought you would activate it when we were doing the preparation phase.
Well, see, I didn't think that would count.
Oh
Would that count? Does prepping
Yeah.
count with the duration of
Yeah.
the encounter?
yes, I would count
Okay.
that.
Because not everyone would. There are people that would go, the combat didn't start, I'm sorry, it doesn't count.
So, did we have the protection of the wind, or do we still need to roll?
No, you have protection of the wind.
Oh, good.
I guess you need to roll those 2 1d6s and see how long you can't do it again. Not that one of them's dead already. But it matters just a little bit.
But I said you would have done that as prep, so it is still your turn.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. With these wonderful rolls right here.
So, do you guys hear two of me right now?
Yeah, we hear you.
No, two of me.
No, not currently.
No.
Okay, 1 second.
They
Doing
no echo.
things.
Spear of the Dead, is that to hit?
Yeah, 24 and 1. Well, technically it's
Oh,
a 7, but it's a crit fail, so the 7 doesn't matter.
But the Spear of the Dead, I assume that's your spear?
That's the adamantine spear I got off the dead body.
Okay. I was like, is that a spell? 24. Does hit.
Does hit? Awesome.
Mhm.
Let's see. I will play as a swift to. No, wait, I can't charge this weapon. That's not my dire weapon. So I can't do that.
There we go. I'm back on my Xbox.
Okay. There we go. Wow. 9.
Oof.
9999. Oh yeah, I need to reroll my
No,
initiative.
remember, we're using the reflex.
If you wish to reroll,
I'm
your
not going to reroll
you
my
can.
initiative.
You don't have to. Anything else you want to do, Kalesh?
No. I'm good.
All right. Its turn. Seeing its things, it's going to try to do its thing. All right. CMB. Oh well.
Close.
27 versus Cyrus.
Versus Cyrus.
Yep.
I have her AC posted. Her AC is 27 exactly.
CMB
Oh, CMD.
or CMD.
Okay, CMD. Her
Yep.
CMD is 31, so that's a miss.
Okay. It does have 2 slam attacks though, so we'll try again. So she dodges out of this, grabs it, tries again. That will do it, I think.
Yeah, that beats it. And because
Yeah.
this is a slam, she cannot invoke. Makes a melee attack. Slam is not. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, that's sorry. So -2 from that for the AC. So that's 36 to hit for slam. And does that still hit?
Well, I mean, it hits her CMD. Yeah.
No, sorry. I meant slam as in the attack.
attack, okay.
Sorry. Yeah. AC, not CMD.
Okay. In which case, she's going to attempt an opportune parry and riposte.
All right. I believe she does have a penalty because it is larger.
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Attack roll. Okay.
36 is your target, or higher.
Okay. 37.
Whew, by 1. So somehow powers out of the way of it, like, whew,
And now she
close
gets to
calls of
follow
the dangerous
through
kind.
With her weapon.
Yep, parry with a weapon. And I believe this is also riposte, I believe.
Yep.
So spending a point of panache for that.
She spends a point of panache, and as long as she has a point of panache, she may make a riposte, which is what I'm rolling damage for now.
Okay.
So she does. She does 23 damage. No, 24 damage because of haste.
Is she using adamantine?
No. Also, did it roll for mischance?
Oh, I forgot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, and it will attempt to refoot. That is going to be good. Ha! Even worse. Wah, wah. All right, so either Cyrus or Len, it doesn't really matter.
I figured we will do a simultaneous and just kind of dance around this guy to death.
Mm-hmm. So 35 to hit.
And that's
And
a
then-
natural 20 to confirm.
Okay. Natural 20. Yeah, so you rolled a nat 20? Sorry, just trying to
I
figure
critted
out
and
this.
then I rolled a nat 20 on the confirmation.
Okay, roll another 20 then, please, just to make sure.
I rolled a natural 18, but that's still in my critical range.
Oh no, I'm just seeing if 3 nat 20s in a row is basically like triple crit. I don't know.
Well, it is three criticals in a row, but only one of them was a natural 20.
So 23, 27. You're using adamantine?
No, I'm using Margot and whatever the hell she's made out of.
Okay.
Whatever black blades are made of.
Hmm.
So that's
Black blade.
so with the critical multiplier, that's 46 and 27, followed by Sierra's 18 and 24.
Okay, so 46.
And none of us have adamantine. Neither one of us have adamantine.
Okay. The 27 was also critted?
No, the 27 is not a crit.
Okay.
The 23 is a crit, so that's actually a 46, but the 27 is not.
Yep. And Cyrus,
Is 18 and 24. Neither one of those are a crit.
22 to hit and 20 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Those do not hit. 22 and 20 do not actually hit.
Oh, well then.
So that's both of yours' turn.
Mm-hmm.
Kiyomi?
Kiyomi? Bueller?
Thinking.
No, okay. It probably doesn't have much left in it.
Sure, I'll try shooting him again.
Because I just did 36 plus 17, so 40. I just did 53 damage, so that's half its health in one go.
That is an
Plus
insane amount of damage for normal
DR,
weapons.
though. Plus
So that,
DR.
I factored in DR.
So, I rolled a 29. I crit on a 19. Roll to
Alright,
confirm
roll to
that.
confirm.
I didn't roll a nat 20. Oh well. So, let's see.
What's your total?
30.
Okay. Yeah, that
I rolled
hits.
a 20 on the second roll. Let me get my new dice. I got a new bag of dice for you guys.
That's so kind of you, given that you almost got your dice banned in the other game.
So, it's that, and then this, and this, this. Well, I think you're going to want to ban these dice as well.
Well, it's only your first roll. We'll see, I even only considered it after like 3 months of the same thing.
You know what the first roll was for the damage? 10, 6, 5, and 1.
Because
So
I might
what's
be
your
rolling
total?
high on damage. It's the constantly critting that annoys me.
Don't worry, I have the new dice out now, so let's see what happens with the change in dice. So that's going to be 12 elemental, and then times 2, so that's 24 elemental, and then 20 on the arrow itself.
Boom! You catch it in a eye socket.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought we would have had
Smoke.
bigger issues.
Smoke clears out of its helmet as it plops back forward. Boom,
Yeah,
with a heavy thud.
because I wasted all my boss potions on these things.
Well, they did look boss.
I mean, stat-wise, I'm just surprised.
Yeah.
Well, as said, we are using alternative rules for defense and all that, so...
Yeah, but the alternative rules for defense do not make us any more evasive than we would be if we were using normal armor.
Hmm.
Or at least in the case of me, because I'm looking at my armor, what my defense bonus is in relation to the armor I'm wearing. It's the exact same.
True.
Same
also
thing with
using
Sierra.
though also using third-party stuff, but
Hey, third-party stuff's the interesting stuff.
I mean,
well,
for me, I'm using just a mithril chain shirt, so I'm mostly using my dex instead of the shirt itself.
Yeah.
I only have the chain shirt because of the damage resistance.
Yeah, like I said, it's like everybody's got nobody's defense bonus exceeds what they'd be wearing.
I know. I'm just saying that it can also factor. That's it. But moving, I don't know. It's just like,
and that's the thing. I don't think it factors because the math is the exact same, no matter which version you're using.
agree to disagree. I don't know.
Okay, I was about to say, what's to disagree? It's like I have a +4 defense bonus, and I'm wearing studded leather, which is a +4.
No, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Okay, whatever. But moving on.
Okay.
Then yes.
Can we attempt to loot the golems? Do they have anything worth looting? If not, I'm just going to take a finger for bullet making.
They do. The only thing they're real. Let's see. Constructs. They don't really go into specifics of how constructs are made, so I'm coming up with this on the fly.
Well, I know sometimes on the monster block they tell you what the loot is. So.
I mean, a cubic ton of lead. Do you want a cubic ton of lead?
I can't carry a cubic ton of lead. That's why I was saying I can take a finger, because that'll fit in my bag.
Yeah, probably a few fingers, maybe 2, maybe 3 from each.
I'm carrying other stuff, and these bags aren't that big, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fair. Other than that, no, not really. Besides their very giant swords.
Okay, so yeah, I will detach a finger for bullet purposes later, and I guess I will go back to my roguing because I can kind of see a door where I'm standing.
I'll put away the Spear of the Dead and.
Or should I bother roguing now? Because this is normally about the time you're going on break.
I think I'm like the fish.
Let me just do something real quick for you. You said 60?
60 feet of dark vision, yeah.
Yep. Could you just measure out 60 for me, please? All the way here.
You also do an aura.
There we are.
Should I just leave that on for you so you know what's in my radiance?
I'll give that. That isn't anything important. And let's see, you can see through there. There.
Oh, did I mention I also have X-ray vision? No.
Okay. All right. And this is indeed the time I do need to go, so I shall return when I can. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. I shall be back.